Hey guys, so pretty close to the end of the workday and mowed some lawn and got the calves out here some water. So right now, got shit in my fucking throat. But right now we're gonna go scout this corn. My 2 acres here. And now I don't have to walk out here anymore. My Ranger's been having issues for a while. Check engine light's been on, and power steering light's been on. Power steering's been disabled, so I really haven't drove it. I took it out the other day, drove it, check engine light went off. The day after that, I drove it, and the power steering came back on. So I don't know if it's a sensor issue that it's gonna go out again and do that shit, but I still need to put a temperature sensor back in here because it does not kick on when it gets to the point where it's supposed to. And I still got to put a belt because I kind of burned the belt this winter or this spring checking cows, but that's not going to be that hard. I don't think the sensor or anything should be too hard to put on. Light myself a cigarette. And if you watched my previous video, you see the tin. Missing a roof here, but I know exactly where that's at. As you can see, the corn, yeah, the corn's got a lot taller. It's I'm 5'8", and the corn, some of the corn's taller than me already. Haven't had any issues with the weather. You can see the other day the wind blew this fucking chunk back into my field. Luckily it's on the little chunk that wasn't planted with corn. But hail damage wasn't so bad, but now you can see that these fucking grasshoppers, little bastards, are pretty much destroying these leaves. And so now we can't not spray this with insecticide because I didn't think we were gonna get it sprayed with Roundup, but as you can see, all the weeds have died off. Luckily, my dad was able to get out here and spray the weeds off, but now it's way too tall to spray pesticides. We usually don't ever spray pesticides, but they are, from what I've figured out, it's pretty much just grasshoppers, because that's all I'm seeing out here is grasshoppers. I see a fly, but I don't think that's doing too much damage. But you can see these big ass holes are mostly from grasshoppers. There wasn't holes from the hail damage, they were just slices. And now the grasshoppers are completely destroying this. So. Other than that, it's growing good. Like I said, I'm 5'8", and this is about where my head's at. And you can see these taller plants are tasseling, so that's about as tall as they're gonna get. I'd say about 6 foot high. No, maybe a little over 6 foot. See the cobs coming out, they're silking. So yeah, just these few couple rows are pretty much tasseling here. The rest are about a foot or so away. And the reason that I'd like to spray pesticide, most people that don't actually farm, they don't know that we got fucking ants here as well. But the reason you want the leaves, you don't want them torn up like this, is they're like collection panels, like solar panels. And they collect sunlight and put it into the plant to produce the plant. But when the cobs start coming out and they start tasseling, they pretty much go to produce the corn cob or the ear. So we're gonna have not gonna quite get enough sunlight to get massive ears on the plant, unfortunately. But I don't know if you can see them, but I'm just walking through and it's just grasshoppers all over the place. But other than that, the corn's doing good, besides the insect problem. As you can see, this started out as a slice from the hail, and then made it easier work for the bugs, and you can see that chunk's gonna be completely gone. It's dying off there. Once the bugs start, or hail or anything, once they start messing with the leaves, it also invites diseases and stuff in here. You can see fucking little bug trying to eat plant, but you can see this leaf completely is just withering down to nothing, and it's pretty much the whole way. But actually that might just be from getting hit with either the sprayer or the tractor when I came in here to get that, because you can see the roots are not even holding the plant anymore. It's probably when I came in here with the loader to pick that piece of tin that managed to make its way back into the field. So next year I'm probably going to have to invest in some pesticide and spray that when we can still spray it, and hopefully it keeps the bugs off long enough. But it's good corn. Like I said, this is a hefty brand. It's doing way better than I thought. Really any corn would do out here with the shitty ground it's been. Literally shitty cow manure ground. But yeah, I think I read online that there's like a garlic extract that you can put into sprayer tanks. And 1 gallon treats 100 gallons of water. So I think that should be enough for, I would hope to be enough for 2 acres. So I think I'm gonna do that, but that's like $80 for a gallon. So if I do that, I'm not gonna worry about pesticides being out here because that's organic, and the only reason I'm gonna run organic out here is because the cows are gonna be in here first for grazing, and then they're gonna be across the fence into that other field. But we don't ever apply pesticides, and that corn's all gonna be gone because that's all silage corn except for these 2 acres that I planted. So I'm gonna go probably just scout some more and see if the silage corn is actually getting attacked by grasshoppers. And I will catch you guys later.